Imagine breakfast in London and dinner in Tokyo, skipping the jet lag entirely. In 2026, time isn't just money, it's the ultimate luxury. We're counting down the top 5 private jets that break speed records and redefine the global stratosphere. Number 5. The Dassault Falcon 8X, French sophistication and tri-jet power. Price point is $58 million to $60 million. We start our journey with a touch of Gallic flair. The Dassault Falcon 8X is the undisputed flagship of the French manufacturer, and it brings something to the table that almost no other modern jet does: a third engine. Engineering excellence? The 8X is powered by 3 Pratt & Whitney Canada PW307D engines. Now why 3? In an era where twin-engine reliability is at an all-time high, Dassault sticks to its tri-jet heritage for very specific reasons. First, it provides an incredible safety margin during long transoceanic crossings. Second, it allows for shorter takeoff distances. But most importantly, it gives the 8X superior hot and high performance. This jet can access airports like London City or the high-altitude strips in the Swiss Alps where competitors simply cannot land. Performance metrics? With a top speed of Mach 0.90, roughly 690 miles per hour, the Falcon 8X doesn't just look fast, it covers ground with relentless efficiency. It boasts a range of 6,450 nautical miles, allowing you to fly from Beijing to New York or Hong Kong to London without a single stop. Interior and wellness? Inside, the cabin is a masterclass in acoustic engineering. It is widely regarded as one of the quietest cabins in the sky, maintaining noise levels at a mere 49 decibels. To put that in perspective, that's quieter than a typical suburban home. Furthermore, the cabin altitude is kept at 3,900 feet even while the plane is cruising at 41,000 feet. This high-pressure environment means your body absorbs more oxygen, significantly reducing the brain fog associated with long-haul travel. The cockpit? For the pilots, the Easy 3 flight deck built on the Honeywell Primus Epic platform is a dream. The standout feature here is the Falcon Eye Combined Vision System. It uses a heads-up display to merge thermal imaging and synthetic terrain data, allowing pilots to land safely in conditions where visibility is practically zero. Beyond performance, the Falcon 8X is also a sustainability-focused aircraft. Dassault designed it to burn significantly less fuel than its predecessor, reducing emissions without sacrificing range. Its advanced digital flight controls allow smoother descents and optimized routing, making it a favorite among operators who prioritize efficiency, access to challenging airports, and refined European engineering excellence. Number 4. The Bombardier Global 7500, the record-breaking time machine. Price point is $75 million to $78 million. Moving up the ladder, we encounter the Bombardier Global 7500. When this jet hit the market, it didn't just move the needle, it broke the gauge. It has secured over 150 city-pair speed records, including a legendary non-stop flight from Sydney to Detroit, the longest flight ever recorded for a purpose-built business jet. The Smooth Flex Wing. The secret to the Global 7500's legendary ride quality is its smooth flex wing. Aviation enthusiasts often compare it to the suspension on a luxury Rolls-Royce. The wing is designed to be incredibly flexible, acting as a shock absorber that dampens the impact of turbulence before the passengers even feel the vibration. Propulsion and speed? The 7500 is pushed through the air by 2 GE Passport engines, delivering over 18,000 pounds of thrust each. These engines allow the jet to reach a maximum operating speed of Mach 0.925. This isn't just about high-speed dashes, it's about sustained performance over its massive 7,700 nautical mile range. The Nuage seat and circadian lighting. Bombardier spent 7 years developing the Nuage seat. It features a unique deep recline tilt system and a floating base that allows the seat to move with the passenger's natural center of gravity. To further combat jet lag, the Soleil lighting system uses circadian rhythm-based technology to simulate the light of your destination city, helping your internal clock adjust while you're still over the ocean. Ownership reality? Owning a 7500 is a statement of global reach. With an hourly operating cost of approximately $5,500 to $6,500, it's an expensive asset to maintain. But for those who need to be in Hong Kong one day and London the next, the time saved is worth every penny. What truly elevates the Global 7500 is how it blends speed with comfort over ultra-long distances. Even on 15-hour flights, passengers arrive noticeably fresher. The cabin's advanced humidity control reduces dehydration, while the low cabin altitude minimizes fatigue. It's not just about flying faster, it's about arriving ready to lead, negotiate, and dominate.
Number 3. The Gulfstream G650, G650ER, the legend of the elite. Price point, $40 million to $50 million pre-owned. Even in 2026, the Gulfstream G650ER remains the gold standard for many of the world's most famous billionaires. From Elon Musk to Jeff Bezos, the G650 has been the office in the sky for those who run the world. Speed and range. The G650ER extended range offers a top speed of Mach 0.925 and a staggering range of 7,500 nautical miles. It achieved this range by adding 4,000 pounds of fuel capacity over the standard G650. One of its most famous records was a non-stop hop from Singapore to Tucson, Arizona, a flight of over 8,300 miles. Iconic design features. The first thing you notice about a Gulfstream are the windows. There are 16 massive oval panoramic windows that are the largest in the industry. They flood the cabin with natural light, which is crucial for maintaining a sense of well-being on 14-hour flights. Operational excellence. The G650 is powered by Rolls-Royce BR275 engines. These engines have a reputation for dispatch reliability, meaning they're ready to go when you are. In the private aviation world, there is nothing worse than having a $50 million jet grounded due to a technical glitch when you have a billion-dollar merger waiting. The G650's track record in this area is nearly flawless. Market value. While Gulfstream has shifted its production focus to newer models, the pre-owned G650 market is incredibly active. In 2026, you can secure a well-maintained G650ER for between $40 million and $50 million, making it a value play for those who want top-tier performance without the $80 million new jet price tag. The G650's reputation also comes from its proven legacy. Years of real-world operations across every continent have refined its reliability. Many owners trust it for critical government missions, confidential corporate travel, and emergency global responses. It's an aircraft that doesn't need to prove itself anymore. Its status is cemented through performance, trust, and timeless prestige. Number 2. The Gulfstream G700, the new king of space and speed. Price point, $78 million to $80 million. Claiming the number 2 spot is Gulfstream's newest masterpiece, the G700. Certified in early 2024, this aircraft takes everything the G650 did and makes it bigger, faster, and smarter. The speed factor. The G700 has a maximum operating speed of Mach 0.935. During its rigorous flight testing, engineers actually pushed the airframe to Mach 0.99. While you won't be flying at Mach 0.99 on a standard mission, knowing the aircraft is capable of flirting with the sound barrier provides an immense safety margin and structural confidence. The largest cabin in business aviation. The G700 boasts a cabin that is 10 feet longer than its predecessor, measuring nearly 57 feet in total length. This extra space allows for up to 5 distinct living areas. You can have a dedicated dining room for 6, a cinema room, and a master suite that features a permanent bed and, most impressively, a stand-up shower. Wellness and air quality. Gulfstream uses a 100% fresh air system that is never recirculated. This air is plasma ionized to remove pathogens and allergens, and it is completely replaced every 2 to 3 minutes. Combined with a cabin altitude of just 2,840 feet while cruising at 51,000 feet, the G700 offers the most natural breathing environment in the sky. The Symmetry Flight Deck. Gulfstream revolutionized the cockpit with the Symmetry Flight Deck. It replaced traditional yokes with active control side sticks. These sticks are electronically linked, so if one pilot makes a move, the other pilot feels it through their stick. This non-verbal communication is a massive safety boost in high-stress situations. Another standout feature of the G700 is customization. Buyers can tailor cabin layouts, materials, and technology to an extreme degree, from ultra-secure communications to private wellness zones. Gulfstream also future-proofed the aircraft with advanced avionics upgrades, ensuring it remains competitive well into the 2040s. This jet isn't just new, it's designed to stay relevant well into the 2040s.
Number 1. The Bombardier Global 8000, the supersonic air. Price point $78 million to $81 million. And now we arrive at the absolute pinnacle, the Bombardier Global 8000. It is not just the fastest business jet, it is the fastest civilian aircraft since the retirement of the Concorde in 2003. Supersonic capabilities. The Global 8000 made headlines during testing in May 2021 when it reached Mach 1.015, while its certified commercial top speed is Mach 0.95, approximately 647 miles per hour. It is officially the first business jet to go supersonic during testing while using sustainable aviation fuel, SAF. The 8,000-mile promise. The name isn't just a marketing gimmick. The Global 8000 offers a range of exactly 8,000 nautical miles. This allows for unprecedented city pair connections, London to Perth, Dubai to Houston, or Singapore to Los Angeles. You can fly these routes at Mach 0.90 without needing a fuel stop, effectively reclaiming hours of your life every time you fly. Interior innovation. The Global 8000 shares the massive cabin dimensions of the 7500, but upgrades the tech. It features the Nice Touch cabin management system, which uses OLED touch dials that emerge from the side ledges. The air filtration is top tier, and it maintains the industry's lowest cabin altitude of 2,900 feet. The competitive advantage. What makes the Global 8000 truly unique is that current Global 7500 owners can actually upgrade their jets to 8000 specifications. This future-proofing is a brilliant move by Bombardier, ensuring that their clients always have access to the absolute limit of what is physically possible in subsonic aviation. As we look at these 5 giants, we must address the billionaire's dilemma. Should you own the jet or just rent it? The cost of ownership. Buying a Global 8000 or a G700 is an $80 million entry fee. Beyond that, you are looking at $2 to $3 million a year in fixed costs, crew salaries, usually 2 pilots and a flight attendant, insurance, hangar space, and training. Then you have the variable costs, fuel, landing fees, and engine maintenance programs, which run between $5,000 and $7,000 per hour. The charter alternative. Chartering a heavy jet for a long-haul trip can cost between $15,000 and $20,000 per hour. If you fly less than 200 hours a year, the math usually favors chartering. You avoid the depreciation, which can be millions of dollars a year, and the management headaches. The intangible value. However, for the global elite, ownership isn't about the math, it's about control. It's knowing that your jet, with your specific security protocols and your favorite wine in the galley, is ready to depart in 2 hours' notice. It is the ultimate expression of autonomy. The Global 8000 symbolizes a turning point in aviation history. It bridges the gap between modern subsonic jets and the dream of civilian supersonic travel.
Every design choice prioritizes speed without compromise. For global leaders, it's more than transportation. It's a strategic advantage, allowing same-day decisions across continents while the rest of the world is still in transit. The horizon, the future of speed. As we stand in 2026, we find ourselves at what aviation experts call the subsonic ceiling. This is the point where traditional jet engine technology has been refined to near perfection. Engineers have extracted every possible ounce of performance, achieving extraordinary speed, efficiency, and range, without crossing into the extreme fuel consumption, regulatory challenges, and disruptive sonic boom noise that come with sustained supersonic flight. Today's elite private jets are the result of decades of innovation, representing the absolute peak of subsonic engineering. So what comes next? The future lies in quiet supersonic travel. Companies like Spike Aerospace, alongside NASA's revolutionary X-59 project, are working to fundamentally change how supersonic flight sounds. Their goal is to transform the window-shattering sonic boom into a soft sonic thump, quiet enough to allow jets to fly at speeds of Mach 1.4 over land. When this breakthrough becomes reality, journeys that once took overnight flights could be completed in mere hours. Imagine boarding in New York and stepping out in London in under 3 hours. At that point, today's Mach 0.95 jets will feel almost leisurely. But until that future arrives, the 5 aircraft we've explored today remain the undisputed apex of human travel. They represent a flawless balance of physics, luxury, ambition, and cutting-edge technology. These jets are not simply machines, they are carefully engineered solutions to the modern world's most valuable resource, time. The aircraft on this list are more than transportation. They are strategic tools of global leaders, innovators, and decision-makers. They enable a level of worldwide connectivity that was simply unthinkable a generation ago, allowing same-day decisions across continents while the rest of the world is still in transit. So now we turn the question to you. If you were handed the keys to any of these aircraft today, which one would you choose? Would it be the refined European elegance and tri-jet security of the Dassault Falcon 8X, the iconic prestige and panoramic windows of the Gulfstream G650ER, or would you demand the absolute limits of speed and future-forward engineering with the Bombardier Global 8000? Tell us your choice and your first destination in the comments below. We read every thought you share. If you found this deep dive into 2026 aviation insightful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Elite World. We are committed to delivering the most researched, accurate, and inspiring stories from the world of high-end living. Until our next flight, keep your eyes on the horizon, your ambitions global, and your dreams always at altitude. Safe travels.